Tune in, yeah, you know the sound. Best tech talk in your whole town. Innovation, what we bring. Powered by the AEO engine. Let's begin.
Welcome to the AEO Engine AI Search Show, the #1 podcast for brands looking to get cited by ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. I am your host, Aria Chen. Every day, we bring you fresh episodes on AEO tactics, SEO authority, and AI search distribution, breaking down what is actually working right now so your brand becomes the answer, not just a link. Today, we're diving into a critical issue that many brands might not even realize is impacting their future: how generic site names and content are quietly destroying AI visibility. And joining me to unpack this is our regular co-host and industry analyst, Reid. Marcus, welcome back.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back, Aria. This topic is particularly interesting because it cuts to the core of how AI fundamentally redefines what visibility even means.
It truly does. And to kick us off, here's a sobering thought. Google's John Mueller has highlighted how generic brand names are often seen by AI systems not as unique entities, but simply as keywords. This has a direct and significant impact on AI search rankings. It's a stark reminder that what worked in traditional SEO doesn't always translate to the AI era.
That's a powerful distinction, Aria. So when we talk about generic site names and content, what precisely are we referring to? Is it just about the brand name itself or something broader?
It's much broader. Generic site names and content refer to websites and the information they publish that simply lacks distinctiveness, originality, and specific authority. Think broadly written content, information without unique insights, or branding that's just unmemorable. If your site's name or content can easily be confused with many others, or offers information readily available everywhere else in a similar format, it struggles to be recognized and prioritized by AI systems. This absence of distinctiveness directly impacts a site's presence in AI-generated search results and overviews.
So it's about being forgettable in the AI's mind, essentially. Can you give us some concrete examples of what this looks like in practice?
The research points to things like generic company descriptions, such as industry leader without any specific, verifiable details. Also, superficial 500-word articles that just skim the surface, or product pages that merely list features without context or unique value. These are all forms of generic content that actively hurt AI visibility because they don't establish a unique identity.
That makes perfect sense. It's not just about what you say, but how uniquely you say it and how clearly you present your brand as an authoritative source. This isn't just a nuance, it's a foundational shift in how AI interprets online presence.
Exactly. And this isn't just about AI liking uniqueness. There's a clear mechanism behind why generic content falls short. AI systems, especially those powering Google's AI overviews and large language models, are designed to identify and surface reliable, authoritative, and unique information. They analyze a range of specific signals to do this.
How do these AI systems actually see and process a brand or website to determine its distinctiveness? What are those key signals?
One of the biggest is entity recognition and authority. AI models look for clear entity signals that define a brand or website. Generic names and content fail to establish a strong, consistent entity. This means AI models can struggle to differentiate between similar entities, or they might associate a generic name with a less authoritative or even incorrect source. An inconsistent brand entity across the web can lead AI to confuse your brand with another company entirely, or even with an outdated name.
That's a significant point. It's not just about being found, but about being found correctly by the AI. What other mechanisms are at play here?
Another critical factor is citation and source prioritization. AI algorithms frequently cite their sources, especially for synthesized information. Original research, proprietary data, and unique insights are far more likely to be cited because they aren't replicated elsewhere. Generic content, by its very nature of being common, is less likely to be a unique source and less likely to earn that valuable citation. The AI wants to give credit to the original thinker.
Hey, real quick. When someone asks ChatGPT or Perplexity for the best solution in your space, does your business actually come up? Yeah. For most companies, the answer is no, and that's a problem. because that's where your buyers are going now. That's exactly why AEO Engine exists. It's a fully agentic, done-for-you AI search optimization system, built to get your business discovered in AI-generated answers and recommendations before your competitors figure this out. And the results? Clients are seeing an average 920% increase in AI-recommended traffic in just 100 days. And here's the kicker. That traffic converts 9 times higher than normal cold Google traffic. 9 times. Go to aeoengine.ai, that's AEOENGINE.ai, and make your business the answer.
So, if your content is easily replicable, the AI might just synthesize it without acknowledging your site specifically. That's a direct loss of visibility. Are there other technical aspects that generic content struggles with?
Yes, knowledge graph and structured data are essential. AI heavily leverages structured data and knowledge graphs to build its understanding of the world. Websites with generic names or descriptions that don't clearly establish unique characteristics or expertise simply won't be well represented in these structures. This directly hinders their discoverability because the AI doesn't have a clear, distinct entry for them in its knowledge base.
It's clear how generic content is detrimental on a technical level. But beyond the algorithms, why does this really matter to businesses and creators? What are the practical implications of this lack of AI visibility?
The practical implications are severe, Marcus. First, there's the obvious loss of visibility and traffic. Generic content and names lead to a decline in search engine rankings and a reduced presence in AI-generated summaries, which ultimately decreases organic traffic. But it goes deeper when users encounter generic, low-effort content. What some call slop, they quickly lose trust in the source. This erosion of credibility and trust can compound over time, impacting client relationships and brand perception.
Slop is a great term for it. It highlights the user experience aspect. So, it's not just about algorithmic penalties, but about a loss of human connection and trust. How does this impact a brand's standing over time?
It leads to a diminished brand authority. AI prioritizes sources that demonstrate consistent expertise and authority. Generic content fails to communicate what a brand uniquely knows or represents, thus hindering the development of brand authority in the eyes of AI systems and, consequently, users. The community discussion around this points to AI overviews prioritizing trust signals and authority over just traditional SEO metrics. If you're not unique, you're not trustworthy to the AI.
This sounds like a direct impact on the bottom line. If brands aren't seen as authoritative, they're not going to capture that AI-driven audience.
Exactly. The impact on revenue is direct. As AI becomes a primary interface for information discovery, a lack of AI visibility can directly affect a business's ability to reach potential customers. There's competition with AI synthesized content. If a website's content isn't unique or proprietary, AI can easily replicate or summarize it, making the original source redundant for many queries. This is a battle for relevance. And let's not forget, Google's guidance warns that producing large volumes of pages without adding genuine user value may violate their spam policies, indicating a potential penalty from search engines for generic AI content.
That's a critical warning. It means the stakes are higher than ever. The industry is clearly reevaluating what constitutes effective content strategy. I've seen discussions that suggest brand mentions across third-party platforms like Reddit and Quora are becoming as important for AI visibility as backlinks are for traditional search engines.
That's a significant shift, Marcus. The idea that backlinks for Google rankings, brand mentions for AI citation share of voice, is a dual strategy we're seeing emerge. Originality and real insights are proving to be the differentiator. Testing has shown that even highly ranked pages with generic content are often skipped by AI, while smaller sites with clear answers and real insights are picked more often. It's about being unique and genuinely helpful.
So for brands navigating this evolving, the message is clear. Distinctiveness and authority are no longer optional. How does AEO Engine help ambitious brands tackle this challenge and avoid the pitfalls of generic content?
This is precisely where AEO Engine comes in. Our agentic SEO and AEO services are purpose-built to ensure brands don't just avoid being generic, but actively dominate AI search. We understand that AI prioritizes clear entity signals and consistent expertise. Our always-on AI content agents are designed to research keywords, create human-quality content rich with proprietary data, and optimize it for both traditional SEO and AI answer engines. This ensures your brand isn't just another voice in the noise, but the trusted answer.
So instead of being seen as generic keywords, AEO Engine helps brands establish themselves as recognized authorities, feeding the AI systems exactly what they're looking for.
Exactly. We help brands move beyond generic descriptions and superficial content to build verifiable authority. Our system ensures your brand is clearly represented in knowledge graphs and consistently cited for unique insights. This is how our clients achieve massive gains, like a 920% average traffic growth from AI and 9x higher conversions. It's about leveraging AI innovation to gain that early adopter advantage and achieve competitive domination. To summarize, generic site names and content are a ticking time bomb for AI visibility, leading to lost traffic, trust, and revenue. The future of search belongs to unique, authoritative brands that establish clear entity signals and provide genuine value. For more on how to transform your brand from generic to dominant in AI search, visit aeoengine.ai. That's aeoengine.ai. We'll see you next time on the AEO Engine AI Search Show.